You know how I know that we don't live in a perfect world? Because this movie is not available on 4K and not even Blu-ray. Hey guys, welcome back to The Bargain Collector. I'm Justin Ramon Thinney. Come on in, kick your feet up, hit the like, and definitely hit the subscribe. As I was saying, this is how I know that we don't live in a perfect world. Because one of my favorite movies, I pulled one of my movies out of the closet because I want to watch it. I didn't put it in yet. It just made me sit back and wonder, what is the criteria for moving films from DVD to the 4K format nowadays? Like, what is the criteria? Because I see most of these companies reaching back and grabbing titles, and a lot of them are films that arguably probably didn't deserve to be made when they were made. But you know, somehow they got made, and they lived on VHS forever and a day, sometimes maybe got a DVD, and then boom, here it is with a 4K, and everybody's excited about it when they haven't been talking about the film since it was made. It's really wild, because this film that I'm about to speak about or speak of is one of my favorite films. It is not by any stretch of the imagination a masterpiece. So let's get that out of the way right now. I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, that film, it's, you know, I know it probably to you has lots of problems, but to me, I am in love with it. So I cannot see any of the flaws. I see only the good in this film. And not only that, but it's the very first film that I saw this one particular actress who I find to be, I'm glad when I see her in every movie she's in. I'll just put it that way. And what film is that? From 1998, shot on 35 millimeter film. I'm going to start on the lower end of the stars and work my way up. So we're going to start back here with Simon Baker. Okay, stars Simon Baker. Next up, we'll say Till Schweiger. You know who he is. Then a little bit up, we'll say, what is his name? Phillip Baker Hall. He's been in, a few Paul Thomas Anderson films, a lot of films. And then we'll move up a little bit more. We'll say Gil Bellows. Then we'll move up a little bit more, and we'll say Alan Rickman. Then we'll move up a little bit more, and we'll say Emma Thompson. And then right when you get to who is the star of this film, and a young lady that I'm always happy to see her in a film, is Carla Gugino. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And what film is that? Judas Kiss. Have you guys seen this film? It's like a crime thriller drama, got a little bit of noir, a little bit of action. It's got a little bit of everything that I love in film. And it keeps the film is just so taut, and you find yourself constantly tense watching it. You feel just as trapped as the characters do, no matter whether they're in the house that they're held up in or whether they're out in the open. Everything just feels so claustrophobic, and it feels like at any moment things are going to jump off because nothing is under control. What is the story? Basically, a group of criminals decide to kidnap this gentleman who I guess would be similar to a Steve Jobs or a Zuckerberg or someone like that. And they're going to hold him ransom because his company has a ransom policy where they'll pay out so many odd millions of dollars. That's what it's there for, if he's ever taken hostage. And they know about it. So boom, that easy plan. But as Gil Bellows so perfectly puts it, when the other criminals come to him to proposition him to participate, he says, kidnapping is a fool's job because there's no angle. There's no upside. It's all downside. And although he's the smartest guy in the room and he knows better, he still allows himself to get wrapped up in it. But I digress. I don't want to tell you everything about the movie. I just want to say, man, is it a great movie? And what is the freaking criteria for getting this on 4K? Give me a Blu-ray. I'll take a Blu-ray. All right. It's shot in 35 millimeter film. Remaster it. And give me a 4K master, put it on a Blu-ray. I'll be happy. Give it certainly a more shelf-worthy boxing than this. But I don't know. Have you guys seen this movie? I mean, like, this is legitimately one of my most favorite films. I had this thing. I bought it on VHS first, shortly after it came out, because I used to work at Blockbuster. So it came out to Blockbuster. They had it on the wall for a while. I forget what the time frame was, but it stayed on the wall, on the new release wall, for a certain amount of time. Then it moved to the shelves. And once it's on the shelves, if it doesn't rent, then essentially they will pull it off and put it on the previous, what is it called? What was the title for it? Previously viewed or something like that. The pre-owned shelf where they would sell all the movies at an astronomical amount of money. But they put it there, and I had a buddy of mine, shout out to Rick, who used to work. He still worked there when I left, and allowed me to come in and buy it. And I think I might have got that thing for like $2, like $1.99. And I had it forever until somebody convinced me to get rid of all my VHSs. And I did. And it was forever lost until I looked up on eBay and I saw someone had it for, I want to say, $5.99. And that was including shipping. So I don't even know how that made sense, because shipping, media mail is $4.47, unless they know something I don't know about how to ship even cheaper. I mean, I got this thing for, I don't even know if it was $6.99. It may have been like $6. I don't know. But I was so happy when I saw it. I bought it, and just immediately when it arrived in the mail, I ripped the package open. I saw it. I popped the disc out, put it in, and then watched it immediately. That's how much I wanted to see this again. So yeah, seriously. I mean, it's a really, that's a legitimate question coming from me. What does it take what is the criteria for taking a film that's on DVD now, that's the highest quality or highest resolution the film was released on? What is the criteria for going back to the camera negative and scanning it in 4K and hopefully releasing it on 4K, but at least giving audiences a Blu-ray? If you know the answer to that question, please, down in the comments, that would be awesome. But more importantly, have you guys heard of Judas Kiss? If you have, what have you heard? If you've watched it, even better, what did you think? Am I crazy? Because, I mean, I love this movie. I don't insist that everyone like the same things I like, but If you do, I know you have great taste. So that's it for me and for this film. I'm hopeful to learn from hopefully someone in the audience who can point me in the right direction about how to petition someone to get this released on 4K. This one came from Sky, largely because this was definitely an import. I mean, you can tell the little thingy right there, right? And it says it came from Sky. Yeah. Either way, if you guys can help me with that, I'm gonna make that my mission to get this released on 4K or Blu-ray. Yeah, any help you could provide would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, keep finding good films at great prices.